Are you tired of being a thoughtless blob? Try the nervous system. The purchase of your nervous system includes both the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Get yours now before this hot offer ends.
I've never seen such a useful product in my life. The central nervous system comes complete with the brain and spinal cord. The brain is used for interpreting sensory information, and the spinal cord allows signal to travel to the brain. Neurons and glia make up these organs and work together to communicate and control the body. It's incredible. Nervous Systems Incorporated even provides a skull to protect the brain and a spinal column to protect the spinal cord. This is a once-in-a-lifetime deal.
The spinal cord is made up of tons of neurons that carry information from the brain to the posterior end of the spine so that your body knows what to do. It helps interpret reflexes and information that your body receives and acts as a conduit between the body and the brain. This special offer will provide you with a control center for your body. The central nervous system is constantly receiving information about you and your surroundings so that it can maintain homeostasis and keep you alive. Plus, it will be responsible for even higher level processes, like speaking, thinking, having emotions, and having a personality. The brain, which is included in your nervous system, is made up of three major parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. The left hemisphere of the cerebrum controls speech, comprehension, and other such functions, while the right hemisphere is in charge of creativity.
My personal favorite thing about the cerebrum is that it's made up of 4 lobes. The frontal lobe controls emotions, personality, motor function, attention, and tons of other amazing features. The parietal lobe controls your identification of colors, sizes, and shapes, your sense of touch, and more. The temporal lobe takes care of your memory, hearing, language comprehension, and organization, and the occipital lobe processes visual information. It's truly incredible to see what Nervous Systems Incorporated has come up with.
Don't forget about the cerebellum. It coordinates your movement and muscle activity so you can stay balanced and walk or even run. And the brainstem serves to connect the cerebrum and the cerebellum with the spinal cords so that they can communicate. It also controls many of the things your body does unconsciously, like breathing, regulating your heart rate, and controlling soft organ muscular activity. Don't miss out on the peripheral nervous system package. This offer contains 12 pairs of cranial nerves and 31 pairs of spinal nerves that will connect to your central nervous system to make your nervous system function better than ever. There's no trick to it. The nerves are just bundles of axons that will carry information to help control your muscles, internal organs, and anything else. But wait, there's more. The nervous system comes with not 1, not 2, but billions of neurons. These are cells that have brand new add-ons that we designed just for you: axons and dendrites. They come in multiple varieties: sensory neurons to help you see, smell, hear, taste, and feel, and motor neurons to help you move. These neurons will send messages across your body using their axons and all new neurotransmitters so that you don't have to.
Fun fact: there are more nerve cells in the human brain than there are stars in the Milky Way. If we lined up all the neurons in our body, it would be around 965 kilometers long.
The nervous system completely changed my life. It even came with glia to protect and repair my neurons, get rid of my dead neurons, and create myelin to help speed up the impulses and communication between my central and peripheral nervous system. Without my nervous system, I wouldn't be able to function. I wouldn't even be able to be in this infomercial.
Get yours today for only $19.99 plus tax. See why the nervous system is recommended by 99 out of 100 doctors worldwide. Side effects may include ALS, MS, epilepsy, and Alzheimer's. Nervous Systems Incorporated is not responsible for any diseases or disabilities that may occur with the purchase of your nervous system. Some customers have experienced amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, which is a disease that kills neurons that control voluntary muscles. If you experience gradual muscle weakness or notice your muscles decreasing in mass, you may have ALS. Talk to your doctor, as this can result in difficulty or inability to speak, walk, swallow, and/or breathe. The cause of ALS is not known, but may be due to genetic and/or environmental factors. There is no known cure, but there is treatment available for those affected. Treatment options include Ryalutech and Radicava, which may prolong life expectancy by about 6 months. Life expectancy after diagnosis is usually about 5 years. Some customers have also experienced epilepsy, a neurological disorder that causes abnormal brain activity and seizures. The exact cause of epilepsy is often unknown, but is sometimes due to genetic factors, head trauma, brain conditions such as tumors, infectious diseases such as meningitis and AIDS, prenatal injury, or developmental disorders such as autism. There are several different types of seizures, but if you experience 2 or more unprovoked seizures, you should seek medical attention. Treatment for epilepsy includes medication, which is often effective in stopping seizures, surgery, which will be recommended by your physician if necessary, and therapy, such as nerve stimulation.
I had epilepsy when I got my nervous system, but I took medication and now I'm seizure free. The risk of having a nervous system aren't so bad, and I'm so glad I didn't worry about them.
More than 2.3 million people worldwide have also been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, or MS, which causes damage to the myelin produced by the glia that protects nerves. This can cause communication problems between the brain and the rest of the body. Symptoms may include muscle weakness, balance and coordination issues, numbness, prickling sensations, and cognitive difficulty. The cause of MS is unknown, but often appears in patients between the ages of 20 and 40. There is no cure, but some treatments are available to alleviate symptoms of MS. Ask your doctor about corticosteroids to reduce nerve inflammation, plasma exchange if your symptoms do not respond to steroids, and medications like Ocrevus if you think you or a loved one may have MS. Cases of Alzheimer's disease have been observed in 1 in 10 individuals aged 65 and older. If you experience reduced ability to take in and remember new information, impairments to reasoning, complex tasking, and exercising judgment, impaired speaking, reading, and writing, changes in personality and behavior, and/or impaired visual spatial abilities, you may have Alzheimer's. This disease causes progressive neuron and brain cell death over time and leads to eventual dementia. There is no cure for Alzheimer's, but drug options that can alleviate symptoms include donepezil, rivastigmine, and tacrine. Talk to your doctor if you think you or a loved one may be showing these symptoms.
I don't know what I would do without my nervous system. It's made me able to live and enjoy my life for the first time. Now I can spend time with my family, play with my dogs, and keep up with my passion for aerial arts.
Call 1-800-NERVOUS. That's 1-800-637-8687.
That's 1-800-NERVOUS. If you call within 5 minutes, they'll throw in an extra billion neurons for free.
Call 1-800-NERVOUS or visit our website www.nervoussystem.com to order your nervous system. That's www.nervoussystem.com. Use the promo code EPILEPSY for 10% off your order.
How does your brand new nervous system compare to some of our other models? For instance, the squid. The nervous system of a squid is composed of several very giant axons, much like the brain included in the nervous system package, which are composed of millions of much smaller axons. These axons act in much the same way as well. Otherwise, the nervous system in squids is quite similar to what you'll find in your nervous system package. In fact, research on the squid nervous system better helps scientists to understand Alzheimer's in human beings like you and me. Also, why would you not buy a nervous system when even butterflies have them? Butterflies, like humans, are equipped with the brain and visceral nerves, which conduct sensory impulses like reflexes. Of course, the nervous system that comes with your purchase differs very much from that of a butterfly. For instance, butterflies do not have pain receptors like human beings. Furthermore, the butterfly's brain is much simpler and only consists of 3 main ganglia. As a potential customer, you're probably wondering how the nervous system operates. Within the nervous system are nerves, hence the name of the system, which will carry signals throughout your body in response to stimuli from the environment or even from your own brain telling your muscles to move. A nerve impulse is a current that moves across dendrites or axons due to ions moving through voltage-gated channels in the plasma membrane of the neuron. This happens due to an imbalance of charges outside of and within the neuron. The charge is maintained by active transport using sodium pumps. The voltage-gated pumps on the membrane of the neuron expel sodium ions and let potassium ions inside, and the sodium is not easily re-entered to reinstate the positive charge. The result of this is a conflicting charge between the exterior positive and interior negative. This difference of charge is known as the resting membrane potential. Moving depolarization allows the charge to move up the cell via the axon or dendrite and reach neighboring neurons. This pulse is only of one speed and strength. However, the frequency of the signals, plural, may vary, allowing for different messages between neurons, known as the action potential. You perceive something whenever a neuron is stimulated via your sensory organs, causing sodium channels to open, increasing the charge inside the membrane. Then, at a certain threshold of negative 55 MV, the all-or-nothing threshold, the voltage-gated sodium channels open, causing the action potential to raise by a large amount, causing brief depolarization between the inside and outside of the neuron. Repolarization occurs quickly afterwards, causing channels to open up, allowing potassium ions to flow back out. Axons may also have myelins attached to speed up the action potential stage. Fun fact: the nervous system can transmit nerve impulses as fast as 100 meters per second, and in some cases, the speed of transmission is around 180 miles per hour. The nervous system package is compatible with all other bodily system packages. That's right, the nervous system interacts with every other system in your body, making it one of the most versatile systems. For instance, the central nervous system interacts closely with your endocrine system, sold separately, to manage the types of hormones and enzymes it produces. The digestive system relies on the nervous system to know when to defecate. Your muscular system is connected to the nervous system as well, relying on its instruction on how to contract and ways to move your body. If you haven't purchased the other body systems yet, do so now for an enhanced existing experience. Another new special feature we've added is the sensory organs. These 5 organs come with 2 kinds of receptors: general receptors, which are located in your skin, abdominal organs, muscles, and joints, and special receptors, which can be chemoreceptors that sense chemicals, photoreceptors that sense light, or mechanoreceptors that sense sound. The first amazing sensory organ you get with the purchase of your nervous system is the nose. The nose is responsible for giving you your sense of smell, or olfaction. Your nose comes lined with olfactory cells that have tiny hairs called cilia among them. When chemicals enter your nose, they attach to the cilia and a nerve impulse is carried to your brain and registered as a smell. You'll also get a mouth with the sensory organ package. The mouth is closely related to the nose. Fun fact: if you can't smell something, you also can't taste it. Tiny taste buds line your tongue and are divided into 4 types that each sense something different: sweetness, sourness, bitterness, or saltiness. The chemicals in the food you eat attach to pores on the end of the taste bud called microvilli and send a nerve impulse to your brain. The third organs you'll have access to are the ears. The ears not only sense sound, but are also responsible for your balance. The outer ear is the opening of your ear canal, which leads to the middle ear. Sound waves travel to the eardrum, located in the middle ear, which causes 3 ear bones to move. Mechanoreceptors on the cilia in your inner ear then sense this motion and send an impulse to your brain. Next up, you'll get to use the eyes, which allow you to see. Inside the eye, there are rods, which detect motion, and cones, which detect color and detail. Nerve impulses are created when light hits the rods and cones, and are then sent to your brain as visual information. Lastly, you'll get to experience having skin. Skin gives you your sense of touch and is covered in general receptors, which detect pain, pressure, temperature, and touch. When activated, these receptors send nerve impulses to your brain. Don't miss out on this amazing package. The last incredible feature included with the purchase of your nervous system is the autonomic system. It's responsible for regulating your internal organs, including your blood vessels, stomach, intestine, liver, kidneys, bladder, genitals, lungs, pupils, heart, and sweat, salivary, and digestive glands. It controls your inner body processes for you. It comes with 2 main parts: the sympathetic and parasympathetic divisions. The sympathetic division gets your body ready in emergency situations by increasing your heart rate and widening your airway to make it easier to breathe, thus increasing your muscular strength and making your palms sweat, pupils dilate, and hair stand on end. The parasympathetic division controls your body processes during more ordinary situations. It slows down your heart rate, decreases your blood pressure, and stimulates your digestive tract to process food and get rid of waste. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Call 1-800-NERVOUS or visit www.nervoussystem.com to get yours today. Nervous Systems Incorporated is not responsible for any issues in function, disabilities, or diseases that may come with or develop with the purchase of your nervous system. Contact our legal department at legal@nervoussystem.com with any questions or concerns.